In this video, I'm going to show you the quickest way to get neck pain relief. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe here at SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. In this video, I'm going to go over a very easy to follow 3-part guide that will focus on giving quick neck pain relief. All of these exercises, they work just a little bit differently, so go through them all, take what works best for you. As a bonus, all of the exercises can be done at home, do not require any special equipment, and may give quick neck pain relief, even in as little as 30 seconds. So let's get started and fix that neck pain right now. In this part, we're going to focus on a big cause of neck pain, which are tight muscles. And with this method, you're going to be able to target pretty much everything from the base of the skull all the way down to the base of the neck into the shoulders. It's known as muscle scraping or gua sha, and it's really easy to do. What we need are two things. The first being a large metal spoon. I like one with a little bit more thickness to it because you'll get better results. Next, a form of lubrication. I'm going to be using coconut oil, but you can use any over-the-counter pain cream such as Icy Hot or Biofreeze, or any massage lotions. So start off by pretty much putting enough lotion from the base of the skull right here all the way down into the shoulders. And when it comes to lubrication, a little bit more is usually always better. So let's take our spoon, and it doesn't matter what part of the spoon you use. You can use the rounded portion or the handle. I find that using the handle is a little bit easier. But let's start with very good upright posture. With the first movement, I'm going to take my spoon right here, and I'm going to place it right at the hairline, right at the base of the skull. Have it at about a 30 to 45 degree angle right here, and just apply enough pressure into the muscle or soft tissue around there that it's going to cause a self massage but not causing any discomfort. From there, what I do is just a nice slow stroke downwards. When you do this, it should feel really good. It should just feel like a nice self massage. I try to go over about one area 3 to 5 times, just nice and slowly. From there, I'll just move over to a different area. And with this one too, you only want to do soft tissue like muscle. I avoid anything bony, like going over the spine right here or over the skull itself. But do this pretty much on one side and then just switch over towards the other. When you do this, you might notice that one spot just feels really, really gritty, almost like sandpaper while doing it. That's usually a spot of adhesion, and you want to make note of that. So stop right over there, just throw a couple more reps in. You also might notice that one certain spot just feels really tight, achy, or might be the pinpoint of your tightness. At that point, again, just target it a little bit more and throw more repetitions in there to break that up. From there, what I like to do, once I've gone pretty much from the base of the skull all the way down into the base of the neck, into the shoulder, is I'll start to put more motion into the neck to make sure that we're hitting every single angle, every single movement to make this much more efficient. So let's do a little bit of rotation. That is just looking over one shoulder. From there, you're going to notice that this activates the muscles just a little bit differently. And again, I'm just going to repeat this process, just going in there, exploring the area, finding any spots that you feel need just a little bit more tension. And then I'll switch to the other side and then repeat. You also want to do lateral bending. That is taking the ear towards the shoulder and then repeating this process, going on the left and then all the way towards the right. I also like to do flexion and extension. That is taking the chin down towards the chest, doing this, and then into extension, going backwards like that. That pretty much hits most of the movements of the neck. If you want to take this one to the next level too, you can do what is known as an armpit sniffer that will really open up the neck. It's very easy. So let's look over one shoulder just like this, and then from there what I'm going to do is take the hand on the side that we're rotating or turning towards, putting it on the back of the head just like this, and then pulling my head down towards the other side's armpit. This will really start to open up that side of the neck, and it usually feels really good. And then from there, I just repeat this. I just go in there, open up that side, and really target those muscles. You could also use different parts of the spoon. So go in there and use the rounded portion or use the tip. This is really good to dig right at the base of the skull right here for anybody that might have some tension headaches. But it's just a good way to really focus on pretty much all of the muscles into the neck, going through all different motions and really being able to effectively target the spots and movements that need it a little bit more. In this part, we're going to get everything stretched and loosened up in the neck with what I like to call the Anywhere Neck Opener. You can do this when standing or seated. Have very good upright posture to begin with. I'm going to take my hands, place them on the back of my head just like this. The first part is going to be a traction or pulling motion to help open up the neck and reduce a lot of tension. Very good for headaches. So I'm going to start off by taking my chin down towards my chest as much as I can. The more that we go down, the more that you should feel a stretch happening into the neck. I'm going to intensify this stretch by taking my hands and scooping forward with my head to bring my chin down towards my chest just a little bit more. When we do this, it should feel like a very good stretch, pretty much from the base of the skull all the way down to the base of the neck. Once we hit a very comfortable stretch, not causing any discomfort, let's hold this one for about 15 to 20 seconds. From there, you're just going to relax, take a breather, and do this one 3 to 5 times. With each repetition, try to stretch into it just a little bit more to get those muscles to stretch out even further. You can take this one to the next level by, instead of going straight down with it, let's angle our head towards one direction. So I'm just kind of turning it a little bit towards my left. And then I'm going to repeat this exercise. What you're going to notice is it hits the neck just a little bit differently. So experiment by going all the way towards the left and then go all the way towards the right. If you do notice that one certain angle hits it just a little bit more, like let's say all the way over here towards the right for me, I'm going to make note of that, throw more repetitions in at that point. Always target the spots and movements that need it the most. In the second part, we're going to focus on a little bit more rotation with what is known as the armpit sniffer. So I'm going to start with very good upright posture. I'm going to turn my head towards any direction, doesn't matter, go all the way as far as you can. You should feel a very good stretch into the neck with this one off to the side. Once we hit that stretch, let's look down towards the armpit just like this as much as we can. You should feel that stretch start to intensify. Whatever side that you're turning towards, let's take that side's hand, place it on the back of the head, and then try to bring our head and chin towards the armpit just a little bit more. This really opens up the side of the neck and really feels good. Once we hit that very deep stretch, let's hold this one for about 15 to 20 seconds. You're just going to relax, take a breather from there, and then repeat this 3 to 5 times. And then when you're done on one side, just switch to the other to keep them both in balance. Next, let's focus a little bit more into the top of the shoulders, side of the neck right here with a muscle that is known as the upper trapezius. This one is very easy to do. What I'm going to do, start with very good upright posture again, and then I'm going to take one hand, bend the elbow just like this, and then slide that arm all the way across the lower back as much as we can. When we do this, the more that we go over with the hand right here, the more that you're going to feel a muscle get activated on the top of the shoulder that runs into the side of the neck. That's that upper trapezius. Once we feel that, I'm going to take the other hand, place it on the side of the head just like this, bring my ear towards the other side shoulder. This really feels good. And when you do this, you may notice that you might get a sudden pop, crack, or release into that side of the neck. That is quite common. This just puts a lot of good motion into the neck. But we just want to focus on a good deep stretch, not trying to force anything. Once we hit a very comfortable stretch, let's hold this one for about 15 to 20 seconds. From there you can relax, take a breather, and then just simply repeat this 3 to 5 times. With each stretch, try to go just a little bit more into it to get a better stretch and challenge those muscles. And when you're done on one side, just simply switch to the other to keep them both in balance. In this part, let's focus on getting rid of neck pain for good by strengthening everything in the neck. And here's a very easy way to be able to do that. Let's start off at the edge of a bed. Just slide forward to the point where our shoulders and our head are going to be off the edge. The first movement is going to be known as a head retraction. I'm going to take 2 fingers, slightly tuck my chin towards my chest, and then drive my head upwards towards the ceiling. So the back of the head kind of feels like it's going up towards the ceiling. We're not trying to round the neck like this. We're instead driving it straight up. A lot of muscles will get activated into the neck. You should really focus on feeling that. Once we do, let's hold this one for about 3 to 5 seconds. From there, you're just going to relax, take a breather, and then repeat this up to 5 to 10 times. With each repetition, try to stretch into it just a little bit more to help fire and activate those muscles. From there, I'm going to do a little bit more dynamic movements to help challenge the muscles a little bit more. So instead of going straight up with it, this time around, I'm going to go all the way up as far as I can, and then I'm going to turn my head in one direction. So in this case, I'm looking over towards my right. When you do this, you're going to feel a lot of muscles get activated just a little bit differently. So again, Hold this one for about 3 to 5 seconds. You're just going to relax. And then on the next repetition, just switch towards the other side. Do this one nice and slowly for about 5 to 10 repetitions on both sides. And with each repetition, always go into it just a little bit more. Next, instead of rotating, we're going to do a lateral bend. So let's get back into that head retraction, I should say, just like this. And then I'm going to take my ear towards my shoulder. And again, you'll notice that the muscles get hit just a little bit differently with this one. Hold this for about 3 to 5 seconds, and then you're just going to relax and then go towards the other side and repeat. Do this one nice and slowly for about 5 to 10 complete repetitions on both sides. And if you do feel that any of these motions right here, like let's say when I rotate my head towards to my right here, it just is a little bit more challenging for me. What I'm going to do is just throw more repetitions in at that point. I always want to focus on the movements that need it just a little bit more and help strengthen those and hopefully bring my neck into better alignment, into better posture, and just an overall stronger state that will lead to less neck pain in the future. If the exercises helped, please support us by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks so much for watching.